morning. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 10th of June. But before I get started, we'll just touch on a little bit of admin first. Yes, I have heard about Boris Johnson. He's finally quitting Parliament over there in the UK. Always good for a laugh, Boris. And the other thing was, the Trump show continues. The Trump clown show. Always probably being driven by Biden, I'm guessing, guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I saw the guy talking about it that came on and announced it all, that there's not going to be, rules for some people and not others. And I thought that was a little bit hypocritical because we know that Hunter Biden's as corrupt as they come. So where did the rules apply for the Bidens? But anyway, just wanted to highlight that point. So more clown show, Trump show continuing. It'll be interesting to see what comes of that. I don't even want to know about it. You poor people in America, it must be just getting overwhelming now. Cheers, everybody. I just had to make my morning coffee. Saturday morning here. We've got the King's long weekend, the King's birthday. Okay. How about I close my eyes, guys? Don't forget to hit the like buttons. Look, if you can find the subscribe button, that would be well and good because I don't know where my subscribe button's gone, but it seems to be that I get no subscribers anymore, guys. Only minus subscribers. So don't know how that works. But have a look for it, and make sure you are still subscribed as well. And please feel free to comment down below. All right, let's get started and I'll see what comes up. I'm getting China. I'm getting China's overlapping now with other countries. China's spreading now. Spreading like a terrible virus. It's saying China is spreading like a virus, taking over. We know they're taking over Australia. I don't even doubt it. I've been telling you guys that for a while. They're buying lots of Australia up. But China is spreading like a virus. And this would be their lovely communist regime is starting to spread. We know I keep getting China for Canada, so we know that they're getting their little mitts in there as well. So China is spreading like a virus. That's their dictatorship, that is. All right. And this is with other countries. Again, Spain, Madrid, Portugal. I get those all sort of always grouped together. Fight back, strike backs, herding of the cattle, meaning the little people, the little Lego people now I pretty much call us, being put on the little Lego mat where we're supposed to be positioned, and people don't like it. So I'm getting the strikes, fight backs, people standing up in these parts. Is that classified as Europe? I don't know. I'm just getting Europe. So, shift in energy in Europe. I'm getting shift in energy in Europe. Big divides, big divides. It's again that shift, earthquake, tremor energy. Causing everything to become unsteady. And this is probably in people's lives more so in these regions in Europe. Things are becoming very unsteady, unstable. We know they are. We know financially they are, but it's everything. My hubby and I were talking about it last night, and we just said, even for us, and you guys would be exactly the same, as people who are awake and see this all coming, it's even overwhelming for all of us. The interest rate rise, the cost of living, the whole EV thing, the whole renewables, the whole save your planet and do your bit and all this crap and the processed foods. And it's all getting too much. It's even bombarding our heads, isn't it, guys? So it is probably time again for us all to do a spiritual declutter and get this crap out of our heads because it's just in our faces all the time. Like I said to you guys, we're getting billions of ads about the jab, 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 this, jab, that, RSV, jabs for flu, jabs for everything. Ads all over the place, just bombarded again. So it's getting overwhelming, isn't it, guys? Let me just see what else we get. So spiritual decluttering time, guys. Actually, you know what I'm going to do around this spiritual decluttering? I'm going to pull I bought my affirmation cards. We haven't had these for a while. I'm going to pull one of these out and we'll just see what the guides give us to do to sort of declutter our busy minds because it can be overwhelming. Hey, guys, I'm still doing my Q&A. I'm going to do it tomorrow, my question and answers. So if you got any, add them on. I'm finalising the list probably today, and then I'll get on and try and answer as many questions as I can. We'll ask the guides for a little bit of guidance, how to navigate this BS garbage and lies that we're currently being fed. Okay, here's our card. Don't rush things. When the time is right, it will happen. Okay. I guess that's the awakening again, I'm presuming. So don't rush things. I guess that's back to slowing everything down. And knowing when the time is right, everything will happen. Oh, it's just so frustrating, isn't it, guys? Sorry, we just have to have a little whinge sometimes, don't we? All right, let's keep going then. I'm getting this visual now of these global leaders and their little plebs that are rolling everything out. They're really working on the fear again. We know they are. They're working on the fear. They're showing me like out of, is it Monsters, Inc., that movie? And they're showing me like they're putting monsters under people's beds. And they're showing me Woody of Toy Story and his, when you pull his cord, there's a snake in my boots, like there's putting a snake in your boots. I'm just getting this mixture of like movies, and I think a lot of us here actually talk about how in movies they plant little seeds a lot, don't they? Which we know they do. But now I'm getting they're just trying to put fear in any way that they can. That's why they're using these common examples. They're using fear in any way they can to frighten the little people into submission, as we know. We don't fall for it because we don't live from a place of fear. We've learnt to push through our fears and get to the other side. And sometimes when you're on the other side, you realise it's not so fearful after all to, you know, stand to your government. As much as that could be overwhelming when a lot of us fought back in the very early days, 3.5 years ago, when all this crap started coming out. It was even scary at the time, but we still pushed through it. And then we managed to sort of wake up and find this freedom that was always ours to take anyway. So I'm just getting this. They're really pushing the fear now in people. All right, let's keep going. And we know they are, and that's globally. That's everywhere. God, I'm getting this, oh, no, sorry. The guides are saying we have to ignite the fires now. So it's like we're being little, what do you call those people that start fires? Oh, God, it's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, you know the word I'm looking for. What do you call it when you're a fire starter? Oh, I'm getting this Billy Joel song. We can start a fire. When you got it by, you can start a fire. Well, this is us. It's like showing us walking around with matches, flicking on these little fires everywhere. So there's like piles of sticks everywhere, and we're flicking on the fire and we're lighting everything up. And this is like our job, to light everything up. Pyromaniac. We're becoming little pyromaniacs at the moment because we're lighting everything up. But we're good pyromaniacs. We're not bad pyromaniacs that are going to burn down houses and stuff like that. This is just us bringing the light to things. So I'm getting us lighting everything up, lighting up the truths, sharing information, planting little seeds again. This is what we're doing. When people, because have you noticed, guys, people are starting to come to us now and just say little things, and it's very hard to not blurt everything out and overwhelm people still. So we've just got to light the fire. We just got to give them that little spark, like when you're lighting a match, you know how it goes, tsh. We just got to give them that little bit, like, just that little seed of doubt. Because the thing is here, my husband had another guy come in the other day. I've told you, he's had like 5 or 6 older blokes come in that are really sick, because I always let you know when another one comes in. Excuse me, had another one the other day. Again, with blood clots in his lungs and everything, like the guy I was telling you about weeks ago. And he was talking about how he'd had the CV virus. So in his mind, he thought it was still the CV virus, but he was jabbed to the hilt, of course. And it's very hard to know what to say to these people. It's like it's almost too late sometimes, isn't it? But anyway, we can keep igniting fires and being pyromaniacs, guys, and just keep things lit up. When the fires go out, maybe not in Gold Canada, you've got really bad fires over there. Really bad. There's somewhere else with really bad fires too. Of course, unfortunately, that keeps the spotlight on the global warming, doesn't it? We've got no snow here. Did I tell you guys? opening season for ski season, snow season here, and they couldn't even open 2 of the resorts. 2 of the resorts aren't open because there's no snow. So I'm guessing that'll be the perfect inroad for, see, global warming. Yep, we know how it is. Usually I think they men make it half the time anyway, but suddenly there's no snow. And there's just like these little white patches on the hills, and people have had to cancel all their holidays, and it's absolute crazy. So it's going to fit perfectly into their agenda story, isn't it? You won't be able to ski soon because there's be no snow. Oh dear, I'm loving it though. It's a nice sunny day here. I'm going to get out in the garden, guys. I'm happy. I hope you guys are getting sunshine over there. I'm sure you are. Hopefully not getting too smothered by the terrible smoke in New York and having to wear your mask in America and all this, blaming Canada. That's a madness. Anyway, all right, let's keep going and then we'll do a couple of cards. I'm getting England. Aww. I'm getting that England wants to turn back time. I'm getting this Cher song. If I could turn back time, if I could find a way. I think people, this is about Charles, being Charles' birthday this weekend. I think people wish they could turn back time and have the Queen back. I just don't think people warm to Charles still. I know he's trying to do his royal duties like the true royal Kardashian that he is, but it's just not working. And the whole Harry thing is just the biggest fiasco that we've ever seen. But people in England wish they could turn back time and just have all the joy and the happiness around the royals. But it's just become such a negative and ugly, I guess you could say, experience that people are a little bit sad. It makes people a little bit sad and melancholy in England, the king's birthday, because they want the Queen back. And so you know what? They all miss the Queen. Anyway, that's just what I'm getting for England. And again, it's probably that letdown, you know, there was all the build up to the coronation and then you have that, it's like a wedding, you have all that build up and then things go a bit flat. That's the energy I'm getting in England. Plus their life's being taken down to nothing and going down the toilet, isn't it, basically financially and everything else. So there's not a lot to look forward to for a lot of these people, although Boris Johnson is resigning, so maybe that'll put some smiles on people's faces. Oh my God. All right. How about we get in and do some cards, guys, today? I bought my Foxfires. Let's do a couple of these. These are interesting, these cards, aren't they? Let's do a couple of those. Okay. Let's see if I can shuffle them this morning. Oh, got one. Empowerment. Ooh. These are gorgeous, these cards, aren't they? Empowerment. Again, we've got the water, we've got the flowing energy, we've got the little semi-angel butterfly wings, and we've almost got the geisha girl image again, which is like hiding away, but not hiding away, but staying in your power. That's what I'm getting for that, empowerment. Empowerment is about protecting yourself. Again, we've got that. Remember, I've got the geisha girl who, when they've got all their makeup on, oh, sorry, I'm fogging up. It's hard to work out who's who, and that's like us. We blend in. We have this way of really blending in to society. Even though we live through the higher realms and this kind of thing, we still have this way of empowering ourselves. And that's how you do it, by protecting yourself, like with the fan and the geisha girl. Oh, interesting. She keeps popping up, the geisha girl, doesn't she? Because they're a little bit mysterious, and that's us. Mysterious. Let's see what else we get. We'll pick 3, because you know I have to pick 3. Let's see if something pops out. Yep, got one. Follow the signs. Oh, we talk about this all the time, don't we, guys? Follow the signs. Signs, synchronicities. Oh, look at the fire energy there. Igniting the fires, like I was just talking about. She's even got, like, cat's ears, hasn't she? Is that cat's ears? Almost. See? And when I look at that, you think of a cat's ears, they're super sensitive. They hear everything. They're like little antenna, aren't they? A lot of dogs' ears kind of flop down, but cat's ears often don't miss a trick. They hear everything, don't they? So we've got the igniting of the fires. We've got the autumn leaves, which to me signifies change as well. So follow the signs, guys, because that's where we're being led to, aren't we? Just keep following your signs and synchronicities. Look how fogged up my glasses are. Okay. We've got one more. Oh, there you go. It's jumped out. To dance with joy. Oh, these are really beautiful cards, aren't they? Look at the foxes there dancing as well. And you got the autumn leaves, you got the foxes being, well, not being sneaky, but just not being seen. And we've got the dancing. Not that a lot of us can dance at the moment because of our little knee, hip, feet, ankle, you name it, sort of ailments and stagnant energy we're suffering in our bodies at the moment. But again, autumn, I'm getting that changing of the seasons when the tree starts to drop its leaves. So we know there's change. So we can keep dancing for joy, guys. And when we think of dancing, that's just us staying in our happy place, isn't it? Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I went for my MRI yesterday on my knee. That was an interesting experience. If you had an MRI, guys, holy crap. It felt so, it was one of those circle things, but luckily I didn't have to go right in it because it was only my knee. So my head stopped just before the tunnel. Oh, it was so creepy. You would get claustrophobic in that. That was so, it was like, it felt so old fashioned. It was so noisy. Oh my God, it was the weirdest experience, guys. So weird. If you've ever had one, let us know down below what you thought of it. But man, it was creepy. So I should get the results next week. Because of the long weekend, it takes a little bit of time for everything to be processed. But yeah, I thought, God, this thing's going to end up in a museum soon. It was just so old-fashioned. With all the things they can do. Like, you could never put a little kid in there. They'd be so scared and claustrophobic. It was almost a little bit creepy, I thought. It was old, yellow, and big and noisy. And I didn't like it, put it that way. I wasn't happy about it, but I certainly wouldn't want to go inside it. My head was out, luckily. I needed some music to distract me. They put the headphones on, but you can still hear the rumblings of the machine. It was a little overwhelming. All right, I'm going to pull a soul expression card. Sorry, guys, I'm off on a tangent. And we'll get an outcome. I'll put the glasses on so I can actually read it. Okay, we've got one. It flipped over. Oh, of course, we've got to get this one. Meditation. I take the time to meditate, connect with my higher self, and honor my divine connection to source. We all know how important meditation is. Meditation can be many things. Oh, excuse my dirty digging in the soil nails. Meditation can be many things to different people. Sorry, guys, I can't get you focused. There we go. Cover my head and it focuses. Meditation could be anything. It could be being in your garden. It could be doing a puzzle. It could be watching TV. It could be just finding that quiet place under a tree and chilling out and spiritual decluttering again, getting back to. I'll see if there's another card we need to get. Yep, there's one. Flipped over, guys. Fear. Fear is a heavy, ungrounded vibration. Ask spirit for help. Surrender or release. You are safe. There we go. There's the fear, which we've been talking about, these ailments and little niggly stagnant energies in our bodies for a few weeks now, guys, haven't we? And fear's more about the unknown. I always talk about it as the unknown and moving forward. So we have to... Oh, this card dropped. Sorry. I'm just going to get it because it's on its own. Well, you know the knee, it struggles when I bend over. This one popped out. Oh, release. I lovingly allowed the old to release, making room for the new. Arrive, I surrender. Oh, that's it. We've got to get rid of these last little bits of fear of the unknown, and we've got to really step forward and release things now to the universe. Haven't we, guys? All very important in this journey of ours. All right, I'll see if there's one more thing to close with today. I'm getting that song. Keep on dancing in the free world. Who sings that song? Is it Neil Young? Keep on dancing. We know Neil Young was a bit of a kook during the CV virus with the Joe Rogan drama. But I've got the feeling it's Neil Young. Keep on dancing in the free world. Interesting song. I think it's Neil Young. Let me see if there's anything else. I'm getting this song by, I think it's Bonnie Tyler. Where do they get these songs from? It's a heartache. Nothing but a heartache. Dancing and it's too late. Then you let me down. And I think the heartache part is about the awakening process and people being broken down and they're like waking up. That's why I think we're getting that song. I don't think it's so much for us. I think that one's more for the people waking up when you get a rude shock of your reality and what's coming towards you. It is a bit heartbreaking to lose your house and all these other things. So I'm getting that song today. Hang on, let's see if there's one more. I'm getting this song. Oh, who sings it? Oh, I know who sings it too. All fired up and meted on the line. All fired up and bitter on the line. All fired up. Oh, who sings it? It's a female. You can back it. All fired up. Oh, I can't think who sings it, guys. So I'm hopeless. But this is the all fired up. We're all fired up. We know the change is coming. We know the shift is coming. And we know what's happening. And we do get all fired up sometimes. And again, it's about sparking and lighting that match. Firing things up. Putting them in people's faces again. All fired up. It's not Chrissy Hines, is it? It's someone like that. Oh, I'm just going to have to leave you with that today. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I just never know who actually sings the song. And then I don't know the rest of the song. Oh, hopeless. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye from Australia on that note. Go check out the songs. Let's see if there's any meaning in them. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Keep doing your spiritual decluttering and releasing. And let's keep moving forward, guys. And get out of this crap that we want to leave behind us. All right, have a wonderful day. Don't forget, comment, subscribe, hit those like buttons. And I'll talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.